With Isaac, no longer a hurricane, but still wreaking havoc this morning. Here we can see the storm track. The remnants are now heading further north, bringing dangerous rains to the Midwest this morning. And take a look at these pictures. New flooding overnight in Alabama, Arkansas, Mississippi, and Missouri. So let's get the very latest from our extreme weather team, starting with GMA meteorologist Ginger Z in New Orleans. Good morning, Ginger.
Bianna, good morning. Good morning to everyone. You know, from Florida through Alabama, parts of Mississippi, and now New Orleans, my crew and I have had a long week covering Isaac. At least 7 deaths attributed to that slow-moving storm, and now it still isn't done with us. Isaac's idle leftovers now pounding the Midwest. Overnight, flash floods in Arkansas left 5,000 people without power. Missouri and Illinois bracing for impact. They'll get up to 6 inches of rain this holiday weekend.
25 bags of sand will help out, hopefully.
And the aftermath in Louisiana, catastrophic. An eerie sight in Braithwaite, uprooted tombs lining the flooded area. A horrible scene, leaving folks feeling lucky to be alive.
Big tree right there fell right behind my RV, and I was in it. That tree right there would have killed me.
We hitched a ride through Jean Lafitte, Louisiana. People here swamped by water and emotion.
It's horrible to see everything that you've worked for be lost.
And on the east side of the Mississippi, Plaquemine Parish is littered with debris, displaced boats, and displaced people.
I lost my home there in Hopedale and rebuilt here. And so that's strike 2, waiting on strike 3.
Officials at one Gulf Coast power company says Isaac is the 4th largest storm in terms of power outages ever. The number overnight still over 400,000. And although hundreds of thousands will spend the weekend in the dark, some are choosing to see the light.
It's not going to run me off. I love it here. Me, and I'm sure hundreds and thousands of people feel the same way.
The Mississippi River right behind me opens today for the first time after 4 days. We're starting to see boats back and forth. I'll have that full forecast in just a couple of moments. First, we have to get to my other extreme weather team partner this morning. That would be Ryan Owens in Robert, Louisiana.
Ginger, good morning to you. It is another sleepless night for the 50,000 or so people who live along this river and still cannot come home. The reason? Well, it's painfully clear. Take a look behind me. This is the main road in and out of the town of Robert, Louisiana. It is swamped, and so is the town. As you know, right now, all eyes on that dam to the north of us in Mississippi. We thought earlier in the week, at least parish officials here in Louisiana did, that was about to breach. At this point, authorities up in Mississippi are telling us that it is still holding, and the good news right now, the lake levels behind that are slowly starting to drop, but officials here in Louisiana not ready to take any chances. They are telling people they still can't come home. We were there on Thursday when they packed up all that they could with just 90 minutes of warning. Think about that. They got in their cars and got out after the parish president said that thing was about to breach. But as we said, Ginger, right now, authorities tell us it's still holding.
Ryan, many thanks. We start, though, we hit the radar and satellite. Got to show you where this thing is right now. It is now all the way up into parts of Missouri, Illinois, and that is where it's dropping some heavier rains this morning, even some thunderstorms there. And there's still a slight tornado threat, which I'll talk about later in the broadcast. Look how much rain we're talking, up to 6 inches in that red targeted area. That would include parts of central Illinois, St. Louis, back into far northeastern Iowa. And finally, I want to show you what this is going to help. That drought just south of St. Louis over to Indianapolis, that's where Isaac is going to be a good boy, and we're going to be thankful that it's moving through. But look at the flood concerns still down here. You know, rivers crest days after you get all the flooding, so we're still having a lot of flood watches and warnings. Other than that, it's going to be a pretty normal day here in New Orleans, very summer-like with those afternoon showers or thunderstorms possible. I can tell you this morning, it's really sticky. I'll have more of the nation's forecast coming up, but for now, back to Bianna.
All right, Ginger, we'll see you in a couple of minutes. Thank you.